5 fragrances for those who want to smell dark and mysterious. So if you want to convey almost gothic vibes, maybe you're introverted, maybe you're reserved. According to the Myers-Briggs personality assessment, I'm an INFJ, and I love my introversion. I love staying home with a good book and a cup of tea or whiskey, Glenlivet or Macallan 12, my favorite. Anyway, I love these fragrances. They're dark, they're mysterious, they are also quite confident, right? So these are ones that you're gonna wear if you just wanna smell divine, but you don't really care what other people have to say about what you're wearing or how you smell. You're doing it for yourself. All of these are superb. And let me tell you something, please check these out. All of these are quite unique olfactive profiles. One of them is actually an inspiration from a more popular fragrance that is discontinued now, right? So all of these are quite unique. I'm telling you, you're not gonna find these DNAs in any other fragrance. I wanna start the video off first by saying that if you're a fan of fragrance-related content, and of course, if you love smelling your best, hit subscribe, hit the bell, and give this video a thumbs up for the algorithm. It would really, really mean a lot to me. So we're talking about, perfumes that smell dark and mysterious. So all of these convey an aura or a sense of mystery about them. If you wear any of these fragrances, you're gonna be that person where people will second guess, like, I wanna talk to him, but I don't know if he will make the time for me, or I don't know if I should approach him. He's a little intimidating, but he's like so magnetic and I wanna talk to him or her, rather. I was putting myself in that situation, which is why I resorted to that pronoun, but these are perfectly androgynous, right? I think, yeah, they're all unisex, so enjoy. These are for the dark and mysterious woman or man. The first one that I want to talk about, and this one is quite spicy. It's aromatic, it's earthy, it's a little green. It also has this carrot seed ingredient in here, so this one is super dark and mysterious. I purchased this when I was in Mexico City. I love Mexico City. I can't wait to go back. The food, the people, the cuisine. I was in a really nice neighborhood and I really want to go back. I was in a neighborhood called Polanco and I really can't wait to go back to, and especially My Scent Journey, which is the store that is owned by Eduardo and his wonderful wife. And that's where I purchased this one by Meo Fusciuni. It's called Spirito. As a matter of fact, anything you try from this brand is dark and mysterious. This is an indie Italian brand, and Spirito is definitely, so I really love Masculine Pluriel by Maison Francis Kurkdjian, and this is like a bolder version of that, which is why I purchased it. I love this stuff. The next fragrance I want to talk about, so this one is dark, mysterious, but with a touch of sensuality. And that's because there's a cherry note in here. I went to the launch event for this fragrance, and let me tell you something. This fragrance is exquisite. It's so beguiling. It is so unforgettable. It is such an interesting and intriguing olfactive DNA. And this one is called Savant Manhattan Cherry by Chris Collins. Do me a favor, sample these perfumes if you can at scentsplit.com. I'm not curating this list based off of what ScentSplit has in stock. I don't care. I'm curating this list based off of what I feel and what I think. However, if ScentSplit happens to be carrying any of these fragrances, again, this is not even a sponsored video. I love plugging them because I use them myself. Please sample these fragrances first. Get a decant, get a sample. If you love the way that they smell, then you can subsequently commit to the purchase of a full-size bottle. However, this one is superb. The next one that I want to talk about, chances are ScentSplit is not going to have this one, but it's okay. This is quite an affordable fragrance. And this one is inspired by Versace Eros Najim. If you want that Eros Najim DNA, but on a budget, and by the way, I purchased Eros Najim. I had a friend bring it to me from Dubai. He bought it in the airport. And it was like well over $200. It's a limited edition fragrance from what I've been reading online. And it's an exclusive to Dubai, so you can't even get it here in the States or wherever else you happen to be in the world. If you're watching from Dubai, congratulations, you're one of the lucky ones. But this one by Latafa is Kaide Al Fursan Untamed. It has that exotic tonka bean, spicy DNA of Versace Eros Najim. There's that sweetness in here as well. And this one, magnetic cap. Let's look at the atomizer. Wide distribution. It's not pressurized, but boy, this smells so dark, so mysterious. But also this comes across confident. So this one is very pensive and meditative with a hint of gothic. Actually, a big hint of gothic. This one is sensual. This one is mysterious and exotic. The next one that I want to talk about, so this one, you smell like a sultan, a raja, a prince. You smell like royalty with this one. There was a perfume that came out many years ago, and I should have purchased this back in 2011, 2012, when I first tried it. And this one by Kilian Paris is called Amber Oud. Well, I don't have that one. I missed my opportunity to buy it when I could have. So this is actually the inspiration of it. And by the Dua brand, it's called Amber and Oud. I bought this off of Dua's website, and it's a 1-to-1 match. It is this dense, rich, opulent amber accord. And the resins that are in here are so fulfilling. They're so rich. The density that they convey. And the oud is not like a barnyard oud. I have a lot of those as well. And there's a lot that, especially from the Dua brand, there's a lot of ouds that are very hard to get along with. But yeah, this one is good. It's really, really good. I told myself that I was going to make Carthusia Uomo my scent of the day today. And now that I smelled this one, I might actually switch over to this one. But this one, you can't spray on fabric. It's going to stain your clothes. The fragrance in the #1 spot, even the name makes it come across dark and mysterious. But you know what? It's so good. This one is so, so, so good. So I don't know what it is, but this one also gives off like an oud vibe, like an ambery oud type of a vibe. And the amber I understand because there's a lot of myrrh, right? So myrrh is used in the synthesis of an amber accord. A lot of, well, it depends, right? A lot of ambers are vanilla, labdanum, benzoin. Sometimes they'll use olibanum, they'll use apopanax, they'll use copal, galbanum, all of these resins, right? It depends how they want the amber to smell, which is why if you try 2 separate amber-based perfumes, they're not going to smell the same because it might be 2 expressions of a similar accord. But this stuff is incredible. This one by Bon Parfumeur is 403 Myrrh Shadow. Yeah. If you're a fan of Tom Ford's Oud Wood, if you like that mysterious ambery DNA that is in Oud Wood, but you're looking for some, it's so good. There's also something that reminds me of like licorice or star anise. I don't know why, but as soon as I smelled it, I was reminded of either Sambuca or Ouzo. If you're familiar with those 2 spirits, there's something in there. Whew. Man, I love this one. 403 Myrrh Shadow, Bon Parfumeur. And also for a niche perfume, I think it's available at Nordstrom. And these are also like quite affordably priced, especially when compared to, well, actually, this list is, I don't have anything too expensive here. But if you try fragrances by any other brand, a lot of these brands are in the hundreds, and the 5 here are very reasonably priced. I'm just going to put it like that. 5 dark and mysterious fragrances for the mysterious man or woman. You do you. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. Do you have experience with any of these? If you do, let me know what you think. Drop your comment down below. I always love the interaction, and I try to respond whenever I can, whenever I have the time. I'm always out and about, but I love you all so much from the bottom of my heart for supporting the channel and what I do. It really means a lot to me. And again, if you took anything of value from today's episode, I would really appreciate it if you would consider supporting the channel by clicking subscribe, hitting the bell, and giving this video a thumbs up for the algorithm. It would mean the world to me. So thanks again for watching. I love you all, and we'll see you tomorrow with a new episode.